All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Billionaire Talk. This is another episode. Damn it, the dog is barking right on the intro. But this is another episode with my lovely cousin Tiara. Say hi, Tiara.
Hi y'all.
And what we got going on today? Let's get into it.
So today we're touching bases on would you date do finances matter in a relationship?
Do finances matter in a relationship in 2026? Now it's too early to establish that, right? Because it's only like what the end of the first week, second week,
Yes.
first and a half week. So,
Yeah.
but we set tone, so we kind of already know what to expect for the most part. So, do you want to start off first, or you want me to go first?
You go first.
All right. So I try to be as neutral as possible because I do understand that what works for me doesn't work for the next person, or vice versa, right? So make sure I got enough audio going into this microphone. Um, in my opinion, I think we have outgrown the narrative of what leadership and who should pay bills and what that looks like. This alpha talk and whatnot. The economy is crazy right now. Bills is high as hell. You know what I'm saying? When your draws cost $13 for a two pack, there's something ain't right. Because it don't even cost that much to make draws. So for me, I am also going to play a bit of devil's advocate because it does matter to some degree. I do think finances matter as far as like a 50-50 partnership, and then also just one person's income being the sole thing that everyone depends on, right? um so again, it's hard. Average people, they don't really make enough to barely make enough to take care of themselves. And even that's debatable because if you were the type of person who, let's just say you're a single individual, very low maintenance, you do your own hair, you do your own nails and whatever have you, uh, you could survive off of 50, 60K income, salary, right?
Hmm.
You don't buy a brand new car, you buy a cash car. You know what I'm saying? You don't eat takeout, you cook your meals and everything else. That should be substantial. Now, when you bring it into relationships, and then you got, if you're from a dude's perspective, you got your girl. She wants to go out. You got to buy her gifts. There's holidays. If y'all celebrate holidays, birthdays, sometimes women even do the anniversary thing. So you got to have something every year on that day, some type of gift. Um, and I'll add to this. I think it depends on the situation. So again, if you're average income, average earning type of person, I do think two people should put their money together. I think that's smart. Um, but also to be fair, when it comes to the household duties like washing dishes and so forth, I do think something needs to be discussed so that it's not so heavily weighed upon one person. Cause I'm hearing a lot of ladies. I hear y'all. A lot of y'all are tired. I want to come home and I gotta cook and I gotta do the drawers and the dishes and all this. I'm tired, so I feel you. I think in those situations, everybody should be working together. Everything. Now, what I recommend, in my personal opinion, I think fellas, I'm talking to you now. I think you should put yourself in a situation where you don't have to depend on your lady to move in together because take it from me. I've lived with my girlfriends before. Shit ain't easy. It ain't easy. You know what I'm saying? So, um, try to put yourself in a position to be able to say, you know what, I got all of this because the last thing you want is to be with a woman who has to worry and concern about finances because now that's going to be a problem for you. Because now, on top of taking care of the bills, you're going to have to take care of her feelings and emotions and her security. See, check her temperature is what it is. Um, So that's my opinion on that. Then I'm gonna be done yapping. I'm gonna pass it to Cuz. So what you think? How you feeling?
So I feel like finances doesn't matter in a relationship Bring something to the table. And when I say bring something to the table, I mean, if I'm making more than you know, cook, clean, do certain things like that. Not so much making more than you, because again, it doesn't matter, but do not, again, don't put the stress on me. Don't have me completely stressed out where I'm just like working so many hours and again coming home, gotta cook, clean, do laundry, all of that stuff. But also have something else going on. Like we should be able to be in a relationship where we're building together.
Okay. So you're fine with dating a man you make more money than? Either way is fine with you.
Yeah,
He just has to do his part.
yeah.
See, we listen, y'all. I know this my cousin, and now, but the thing is, she grown, so I'm gonna let her do what she want. But I'm just saying, if it was up to me, y'all can't have her. You know what I'm saying? I know you need more women like her, but you just can't have this one. But nah, I will say this. All jokes aside, from the fellas, we do appreciate you being the type of woman to say that, because we have been scarred to believe that, you know, at this point we're facing the impossible. Like a lot of guys can't do it. They can't be the one where everything's dependent on them. That's just is what it is. So at least can we just get a beautiful woman that says, you know, baby, don't worry about it. I'll help out and do this over here. You just got to do that. And now what you can do, right, is once you've established that, what you could do is say, you know what? You've helped me get to the next level. Now, as your man, let me go ahead and take away the burden. Let me make it so that you can have it easier and work less, so we can start gearing to the next step. As a matter of fact, let's talk about it. So, I think a good plan, right, is if y'all do both start out splitting bills and everything. I think that once you guys are in position to start um, bringing a family into picture, right? Like children and marriage, if that's what you want to do. I didn't think the man can say, well, you know what? Let me relieve you of your duties. So I want you to focus on the nurturing thing. I want you to raise our child and do this, and I'll take care of all of this over here. Now, again, it does have to make sense, but I think that's like the ideal thing of how it should be done, how it should go in those steps. That's what I think.
I agree. I agree with that. Like, I feel like that's the proper thing to do. Less stress on me. Like, if I'm going to be home nurturing a child, make it easy for me. Don't put more strain on me.
And you know what else? Oh, I'm losing it. Oh, damn, I lost it that fast. I'll come back to that. So yeah, but I can respect that. I like that you well, let me ask this. Have you ever felt different than that? Or have you always felt like this, or is this kind of a new feeling for you?
I feel like I always felt like that. Like, if a man is trying, that's all that matter. Like, you don't have to, you know, feel like less of a man because I'm making more than you.
That's
Like,
pressure.
you're trying, you're doing things. Now, it's some men that you come across and like they don't want to do anything. They don't have the drive that you have.
Yeah.
And that's gonna like drag you both down into a hole. So you have to, if you don't got it all, I feel like mentally you need to be there. Like, you have to have that mindset to want more.
I agree. I think you should always want more.
Hmm.
Oh, I think it came back to me too. I think I was going to ask you what you think about this. So I also believe, because for a long time, right, a lot of people were saying they wanted a power couple. They wanted to be Beyonce and Jay-Z and, all these other people. So I would even go a step further and say, even if bro made six figures or was well off, I do think, actually, let me reframe that. I had the idea for women that I've dated. Um, I wanted to put them in position to make money, their own money, and not depend on me. Because again, I think when you add both of y'all's income to the pot, it grows faster. Two is always better than one. So, for instance, if I am the guy and I make six figures and my lady only makes half, let me put her on game. Let's talk about vending machines. Let's talk about just different things we can invest in. Let's talk about getting her credit from 670 to a 785 to 800 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because the more power we got as a family, the more that our children would inherit as well. And we up there. We gonna be with the top notches of the top notch. So that's how I feel.
I agree. Fellas, invest in your woman like a business plan.
I definitely agree. I'm saying so. Again, what that looks like is, and it could be either side too. I think ladies, if you make more than your man, you know, you want an ambitious man, and I'm pretty sure he's ambitious if you with him. Uh, y'all got some ideas together. Get him right. Like if his credit's lower than yours, get his credit up. Put him on game on what he need to do. Y'all got to work together. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all can cover a lot more ground if y'all work together. But that's just my little cheat sheet. I've always said, you know what? I want my lady to have her own money. I don't want to be the guy like where my girls, oh babe, can I have this? And don't ask me for nothing. Like I give it to you, if of course, because it's a gift. That's just how I feel, and that's who I am. If I got it right, but also I want you to be like, you just love me and love being with me and love what we created. Money's not even a thing. You could do what you want, when you want, how you want, and you ain't even got to ask for it. The only thing you're going to say is, hey, I saw this building over here. Do you want to buy this building? I have an idea. Those are the type of questions I care about.
Okay.
Materials is materials, you know what I'm saying? But what are we going to do to generate the income to be able to buy those materials? That's always been my thing.
Okay. So that's good. So how do you feel about you want your woman to have her own money? Are you the type that's like have your own money, but I'm still gonna spoil you? Like I'm still gonna give you the money to be like, here, do this, who do that, like
I'll be real. And maybe I'm looking too deep into the term spoil. I'll say this. If you need something, I got you. But me personally, I don't believe in just if I'm just, you know, how can the type of spoil that I want to avoid is the type of spoil that's attached to entitlement. Like it's just gimme, 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 gifts, gifts, gifts. Like where's the mindset of uh abundance, money and growth and what I'm saying, prosperity, things that actually matter. All of those gifts and things is going to come naturally, you know what I'm saying? Because when we put the work into to better ourselves, we'll be able to do that. Trust me, I want to take trips, and anything that I want to do, I want to share with my partner. So we could take the trips over here. We can dive into this business. We can do cars if that's what you like. We can go out to eat, buy nice clothes, and dance and learn new skills and eat, try different foods and different cultures. We could do all that because
mm-hmm.
I don't care about a Gucci bag or this, and I don't care about that. But it doesn't mean that you can't have that. Of course, if your birthday come around and you mentioned it, oh yeah, I got you.
Okay.
So yeah,
Okay. So that's good. I think even booking vacations and stuff like that, I feel like those vacations, yeah, it's time to enjoy yourself. But I think those are the times where you should just mentally really get into it. Talk your business plan out. So when you come back from vacation, like you ready to execute that plan.
right. And that's the thing too. I think people just get too caught up on what can you get me, what can you buy me. So that right there, just that's what I'm avoiding. I don't want to deal with what can you get me, what can you buy me. It's like, bro, I'm thinking of something beyond that. Like, and it could just be me too. If I'm in grind mode, I'm willing to sacrifice my. Well, let me not say it like that. I'm willing to put aside the leisure time, right, to get the job done, so that we can have a lot more leisure time. The leisure time will be endless,
Okay.
and it's rough at first, but I'm telling you, the results they're there, you know, or can be
Okay.
there.
So women feel like if they're dating, what it was like a topic where it's like, would you Slip in my mind. Would you rather date a broke man or a rich man? Like a broke man that treats you good, or a rich man that cheats?
Ah, yes. The question. Well, since you started off with men, what's your opinion?
I wouldn't want a rich man. Like, you have the if you're gonna cheat still, I don't want that. Cause then it's like you're blinding me by what you can do for me.
He's buying
Like,
your love, essentially.
huh?
He's I look at that as he's buying your love because
Right,
technically, if you're like, if this man got all the money in the world and if you're willing to put up with what comes with that, then that's a buyout.
right. And it's like I feel like you paying me hush money. Like, I could do what I want, I could cheat on you, but I'm taking care of home, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. So it's like, why are you complaining? I wouldn't want that. So I would go for dating a broke man that treat me good. Because the broke man is treating me good, I know I can get into your mind mentally in a good way though.
Hmm.
So where like you treat me well, but you're broke, but you won't be broke for long.
So don't we, now let's have fun with this. So what do these ladies be talking about when they say broke men are mean, broke men have no ambition, they don't want to do the potential thing anymore? Like, what do they be talking about? Because you're saying something different. Jesus Christ, this dog.
Okay. What I'm gonna say with that, that's not really a broke man.
Oh, okay. I like where this is going.
That's a lazy man. I feel like it's a difference between you being broke and lazy. A lazy man likes to leech off of you, lay around and do nothing because they know that you got them. A broke man loves and respects you, so they're not gonna give you that lazy mentality. So I think it's a difference between the two. Like, I don't want a lazy man. I choose the broke man.
Okay, I can rock with that. Um, but see, that's what I'm saying. I think that's what sets you apart from a lot of women because I don't think women want to do that. They've done it, and like let me not discredit nobody. A lot of women have done that. They've tried, and it hasn't worked out, and they're exhausted. So now they already want the guy that's kind of like, okay, do you have this? Are you like this? Do you have that? And they're not necessarily saying they want the rich guy that's but they want someone that's established, headed to the right direction. So hey, kudos to you.
Yeah, and also I feel like when you're independent, it's like you can do these things for yourself. So another man coming into your life doing them for you is no excitement there. Like, be independent so that type of stuff don't excite you. If all that stuff is exciting you and that man decides to get up and leave you tomorrow, it's like this excitement is gone. Like, then it's like all this stuff, you have to change your whole lifestyle because you're so used to these Gucci bags, nice houses, nice cars. He could take that away from you. Don't allow a man to be able to take anything back that he gave you.
But you know that excuse me, you know the thing with that though? I think a lot of people actually like the status that comes with that, bragging rights. Like showing it off. Oh, my man bought me this, and ooh, look, my man does this, and ooh, like, there's people that's like that. So I don't even think we care to keep the relationship at home anymore. We bring it to social media and we just show it off like it's a shiny new diamond ring or a brand new car or something. Like you have to see my love life, but
And I see that too. And what I think in regards to that is you're showing it off so someone else could be envious of you. They want what you have and they would try to sleep with your man. So it's like you want the bragging rights, which fine, you do what you want to do, but it's a lot that comes with it. Now, if you're the type that don't care, because like I said, that rich man is going to be the man that's cheating 9 times out of 10. But just going back to the topic between dating a rich man and a broke man.
Well, okay, so we've answered yours because I think, did we cover mine yet about, I don't think we did. Did we ask me yet about, does it matter to me whether I date a woman that has money or make more or not? Have we, did I speak on that yet? I don't think I did.
You, I know you said that it doesn't. So for you, you will want your woman to have her own.
Oh, I did briefly touch on it. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was going to add to that if I didn't say this. My bad, y'all. I was going to say, for me, it doesn't matter if she makes more money than me or not. I'm not one of those, like, again, because I do have the mindset like, hey, we gonna put this money together anyway, and and that's the issue right there, fellas. If you run into that, well, no girl wants to. Nah, listen, when your game is right and you come talking, your stuff, and you on your shit, you on your pivot, she'll be down with the cause as long as it makes sense. If you like, hey, babe, I got this idea. I'm working on getting my credit right, so that you know you don't have to be the one to take care of majority of the bills because you make a little bit more. I'm gonna catch up to you. That's how I look at it. So either way would be fine for me. She can make more money, less money. It don't matter to me because we got the same goal, and that's to add to the pot so we can enjoy life.
Okay. That's good. I feel like, yeah, adding to your partner is key.
Definitely. And I'm not exhausted. I mean, I don't think men are exhausted with that as women per se, but yeah, I don't mind pouring into my partner. I will say this though. The one thing that has bothered me with dating and relationships, right? I prefer a woman that has a car. At least if you don't got your own crib, we can work around that fine. But please have a car because I'm tired of like driving, picking people up, and I'm so tired of that shit. It's like, dog, and it could just be me because I've done it all these years, bro. I'm be 40 in a couple of years. Like, I don't want to keep picking people up, and nah, have your car.
I agree. I agree. Have your own car. I think that's one thing because, see, I'm the type of person, I don't like needy people.
Mm-mm. I can't stand a needy person.
That turns me off. So the fact that if you're like, and again, it's nothing wrong with, being broke, not having it all. We all been there,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So that's not what I'm saying. But I'm just saying, like, if you're like, oh, I want to take you out to eat and stuff, and I'm the one that got to pick you up, it's like, I don't want to have to pick you up.
There's got to be a limit.
Okay, elaborate on that.
Damn, we already at the 10-minute mark. Sheesh. So I just say you got to be a limit because, when you meet somebody, you don't know where they're at, but that's part of the vetting process. So you get to know them like, hey, what's going on? Why don't, you ain't got to ask them why they don't have a car, but, hey, what's going on? Da 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 da. And they tell you, like, oh, well, I got in an accident maybe like a few months ago. So, right now we're just going working with the insurance company and we're going to pick out a car. That's a little different. So if they're working towards getting a car and they actually get it, I say stay rocking with the person. But if you with this person and a 2 month process or so, whatever, turns into a year and then some. And again, you got some people that don't care. I'm just saying, for me personally, you ain't got no year with me. You know what I'm saying? If you said it's going to take 2 months, that's what it got to be because
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got it for you. Not no more. I'm tapped out with that.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, so it does depend, like your situation. Like you said, if you got into an accident, whatever, that's different. But it's like if you never had a car before at your grown age, it's like, okay, where we at? it gets to just that point. Like, then it's like, why have you never want to go get your license and things like that? Like, I feel like you're unmotivated.
That is a thing because I'm trying to think and like I'll just say even at 27, why wouldn't you want to be able to get to where you need to get to on your own without having to depend on somebody? Because even with that, um, well, I'm also the type of person I hate asking people for stuff, so
Hmm.
I do not want to. And then when you do ask people for stuff, sometimes you might get that person that likes to rub it in your face and remind you that they doing you this favor. I ain't nobody got time for that.
Right.
Mm-mm. You gotta be careful. You can't even take, sometimes when people offer things anymore because they throw it in your face. Like, come on, bro.
Hmm. I agree. So that's my take on, finances. Like, they do not have to, financially, you do not have to be there, but like you said, at least have a car. Everything else we could work on, unless, you got into an accident. That's understandable, but
All right, let's have a little fun. So you do, and I'll try to paint a quick scenario. So your dude works, y'all make around the same, so he handles business, everything's good. Y'all are in good standing. Doesn't cheat. He's an actual, faithful guy, whatever. But he asks you for, let's say he just asks you for $3,000. Are you giving it to him?
okay, wait. Let let's rewind that a little bit. I want to make everything correctly. So what led up to this 3,000?
I mean, so you want to know, right? You're asking him.
No, I'm saying, like, what were you saying? Like, why is he coming to me asking for 3,000?
Well, I guess my okay. Let's do it like this. If he did without telling you why, what would you think?
Okay. Um, yeah, like, I feel like you 3,000 is pushing it for one. Let's make that clear.
Okay.
But why are you asking for 3,000 but you're not telling me what it's for? If you're coming to me, hey, can I get 3,000? Like, what's in it for me? Like, where's the business plan? Like, why are you needing this 3,000? Because now at this point I'm investing in you, but of course I want to know why.
Now,
Like,
if he let's say he does tell you why, he gives you a reason. Would you do it?
um,
She like, I got to think about that one. It is what it is. That's I get it. There gotta be some type of trust established or something.
yeah, because I can't just have known you for a year and you want 3,000. No,
But look,
that
I tried to see because I tried to say it without saying it, but because remember I say he works, he does make decent money, um, and yeah, he does give you a reason, and you could pick whatever that reason it is. But I guess without me going that far, just off the stats of him working a job, he's faithful and pours into you equally. If he just hey, babe, you got 3,000, you got him, or you, obviously you're gonna ask him why though. But all right, let's do this. What would it take for like he has to have a damn good reason. What would make you say yes to that?
I feel like you coming to me with like a plan on
Okay.
why you need the 3,000. Like, if you got a good business idea and you like, and I believe in you, I think I would say yeah.
Okay.
And keep in mind, we have to be dating or whatever, like, for a minute. Like, it's not going to be like we just started dating and you feel comfortable asking me for 3,000 because I got it.
So we talk about like a year in.
I feel like even more than that. I mean, I guess I gotta. feel a connection to before I got to be there. Like you have to make me feel good. Like
Okay.
I got to feel secure in this relationship for me to just hand you over $3,000 if I had it.
Okay. Now,
So
see,
all depends. It all depends. That's a hard one.
I'm not mad at that. That is hard because I mean, I know even guys that got it like that, that's just like sure, they still would feel some type of way on like I know if they broke up or something bad happened, they'd be like, "Yo, I want that 3,000 back." I've heard that before, so yeah, there's definitely something to think about.
And I mean, that's another thing. Like, if you're gonna ask for it back, because I'm like, I wouldn't. I would just take it as a loss. Like, okay, now at the end, come to think about it, yeah, I feel dumb for giving you 3,000, but it is what it is. I took a loss.
So you don't think he earned that 3,000, even in such a short a time? Like again, he's been good to you. He rubs kisses your forehead. He tells you he loves you whenever he wakes up. He holds you. Y'all watch your favorite movies. He buys you flowers, candies. He remembers your birthday, all that good stuff. He hasn't earned it. Think about it.
Um,
Look, she like that do sound good. Maybe I got half for him. Like maybe I got half. I don't know about the whole three.
yeah, maybe I give you the 1,500.
I'm rolling.
I 1,500, and then let's revisit this. Next month, and let's
Yo,
see if things
you funny as hell. I ain't messing with you, man.
plan payment plan first. We're gonna start off there. Cause I don't know, giving you a whole 3,000 up front is kind of like, I don't know. That's risky.
What if it's for stocks?
I'm not really into stocks like to be able to be like, oh yeah, it's for stocks like here. I think that would be more so a question for someone that like really knows about stocks and stuff. Then they could really say whether or not like
I
they make money off of stocks. Like I know that, but
yeah.
you know,
All right, so from me to you, I would say now, yes, it's risky, but I would say someone that knows what they're doing and they trade. I would say that probably would be good because they can come up like uh, just off top throwing numbers out. If I'm not mistaken, depending on how long they do it, they can come up like a good quick 10 from that three, and it could be more. But I'm just going off of what I've heard because I haven't actually done it yet. I got my homie, he does it. But yeah, you could start out with three and you can leave it like 10, 20 within a matter of a few hours.
well, I mean, I guess in that case, yeah, if I know you're good at it.
We got less than a minute, but go ahead, go ahead.
Okay. Okay. Yes, I know if you're good at it, then I'm like, I'll feel more comfortable, I guess, giving it to you.
Okay.
Maybe the 1,500 will turn into the whole 3,000.
It could.
So